YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Booba and welcome back to another player review on the channel. Hope you guys are having an incredible day. In today's video, we're going to go ahead and check out the new Track Stars SBC card for none other than Conceicao. Conceicao is an 86 rated card. He has the explosive acceleration type, left footer with 5-star skill moves and 3-star weak foot. Now, we don't see much versatility with the card as he can only play the right mid and right wing positions. And if we go ahead and look at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we can see that the card is pretty well rounded from an attacking perspective. The technical side to his game does look really solid. The physical side might lack a little bit in terms of strength and aggression, but if you do prefer like your smaller, more intricate type of players, he's most definitely going to fit your style of play. Now, he does have 95 pace overall with 96 acceleration and 95 sprint speed. They also went ahead and gave him the quick step playstyle plus. And we all know how good the quick step playstyle plus is this year in FC25. So down that right hand side, man, it's going to be very difficult to catch up to him. Now, if you do plan on running him as an inside forward and you're starting 11, the 84 shooting and 81 passing are going to be two really important stats, because not only would you want him to score a lot of goals, but you also want the chance creation to be top tier. And there's probably two areas that I would look to improve with the specific chem style. Not to say that he doesn't have good shooting stats, but it can most definitely be a lot better. 82 attacking positioning and 86 finishing. And keep in mind, boys, he does also have the 3-star weak foot, so you are going to have to force it onto his left foot quite a bit. Now, alongside scoring a lot of goals, we also do need the chance creation to be really effective. So the 81 passing and 86 dribbling are going to be two really important stats. And for the most part, he does have some pretty decent passing stats. 81 short pass, 80 long pass, and 82 curve. With the way that the card is set up, if you do want to improve the technical side to his game even more, the Deadeye chemistry style would be a really nice option for him. The 86 dribbling going to be a really interesting stat to test out with Conceicao because he does have really good agility and balance. Keep in mind, boys, he is only 5'6", so a smaller build in game. He does also have the 5-star skill moves, but only 82 reactions and 75 composure. I do still expect him to be very quick and swift on the ball, but in those more advanced positions, maybe when you're getting pressed by like two players, it's going to be really interesting to see whether or not he can keep close control. And then last but not least, boys, the 61 physical and okay stat for the card. He does have some pretty decent stamina for a right mid at 83. And then he does also have 50 strength and 60 aggression. So not going to be the strongest of players on and off the ball, but I'm hoping that he's going to be a very jammy player going forward. Now, in terms of playstyles, he does have 5 different playstyles. The quick step playstyle plus, which is a great addition for the card. And then he does also have the technical, rapid, flare, and trickster. So as you guys can see, man, he should be a very tricky player going forward. And when it comes to player roles, there is a lot of variety with the way that you can incorporate him in game. He does have a player role plus as that inside forward if you do want to run him as a right mid. And then alongside that, he does also have 3 player role pluses as a winger and then also as an inside forward, which is honestly going to add a lot to the way that you can incorporate him. Now, as you guys probably already know, in order to complete the SBC, there are 6 different requirements. It is going to cost you roughly 120,000 coins to complete. With so many really good Serie A SBCs already in FC25, man, this could be another really solid option for you. If you guys do enjoy these FC25 player reviews and you want to see more of them on the channel, definitely let me know by leaving a like, turn on that notification bell so you guys never miss an upload, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. This is the team we're going to be using in Foot Champions to test out the new Conceicao card. We're going to be playing him at the right mid position as that inside forward in the 4-4-2 formation. So without further ado, boys, let's go ahead and jump into game number 1 and let's see how good this card really is. Alright, boys, here we are jumping into game number 1 using the new Francisco Conceicao card, and I must say I'm actually really excited to test them out. As you guys know, this year in FC25, so many really good Serie A SBC, so this could be another really good one to add to your team. Now, first things first, you guys know how we like to start off every player review, and that is by testing out the card's dribbling. Now, he is only 5'6", a smaller build in game, really good agility, really good balance, and as you guys can see, man, he does keep it very close. That's probably going to be the standout stat for the card. Now, as that inside forward in the 4-4-2 formation, we need him to be very clinical, but we also want to create a lot of chances with him. Right here, we're going to do a little bit of L2-R2 dribbling. Conceicao keeping it very close. Try to go for a cutback, but as you guys can see, man, he is going to be a jammy player. Now, very early on in the game, I do want to see if we can maybe break that defensive line just to test out his pace a little bit more. Now, we do have him making that run, just a simple through ball with Alvarez. Conceicao, yeah, boys, I mean, with the quick step playstyle plus, he is very quick. A shot to the near post as well. That's a really good finish. With the Deadeye chemistry style, I just feel like the card is going to be a lot more balanced from an attacking perspective, so that's really nice to see. Conceicao again. We're going to go for the LB pace boost, just maybe try to get a little bit further up the pitch. Alvarez over top through ball. Maybe test out his crossing a little bit. We do have Nunes making that run. I mean, it's a decent ball. I don't know why Nunes kind of like dropped back right there, but that's okay. Now, another thing that I like with the card is the fact that he does have the trickster playstyle. I know that it's not that effective, But with the trickster fake shot, I feel like that could be really good going forward. Maybe test out another shot right here. It's a good block by the defender. Now we are keeping the pressure up, boys. Again, as that inside forward, he is going to pick up a little bit more of like a central position. He is making that run in between the fullback and the center back, boys. That's incredible. And we'll go near post again, man. I mean, the finishing so far has been quite consistent. I really like the attacking positioning. The finishing has been really good as well. And so far, the Deadeye chemistry style is working really well. I feel like that the only thing that the card is maybe missing is like a scoring and a passing play style just to add a little bit more to his game. Nice, little bit of tiki-taka football right here. Conceicao touch. Go for a shot again, boys. I mean, he's been pretty clinical so far. That's another really good finish. Game number 2, ladies and gentlemen, and so far so good. I feel like if you do have a lot of Serie A players in your starting 11 and you can get him on full chemistry, it's a really good SBC to go ahead and complete. Now, in game number 2, we are coming up against Theo Hernandez, so that's going to be a really interesting test. He does have the technical play style, so we can incorporate some R1 dribbling. Again, man, not the strongest of players on the ball. Alvarez, we do have him making that run. Just going to try to go through the middle. We did signal Nunes to make a run as well. It's not great, boys. I feel like that pass could have been a little bit better, but that's okay. Counter-attacking football, boys. I mean, on the counter-attack with the quick step, he's so effective. We'll go over the top right here. We just need a good touch. It's not bad, boys. I mean, it did take him a little bit longer to get it under control, but he does get that jam. We get a lot of things to go his way. Now, we do have a corner in the 30th minute. I'm not too sure where he is on corners. He might actually be like the furthest player back. Gravenberch, nice. Conceicao. Might even test out like a power shot. I know that he doesn't have it, but that's okay. Conceicao, a little bit of left stick dribbling right here is keeping it very close. LB pace boost, that's not too bad, boys. 3-star weak foot as well. A decent attempt right there. Turam, nice, good attacking positioning again. A little fake shot right there. The trickster fake shot for me personally, boys, is actually really good to use. Now, because he does have so many playstyles that revolve around his ball control, I feel like that there's a lot of variety with the way that you can attack with him. Turam, he has made a really good run through the middle, man. That's great attacking positioning. Near post again. Those near post shots have been very consistent so far. Again, man, really good attacking positioning. The finishing has been really good as well, especially with the Deadeye chemistry style. Now, we do have a little bit of space through the middle, boys. Honestly, so far with that inside forward player role plus, he's been all over the place. First time over the top through ball as well. We'll just go for a simple through pass into Nunes. Power shot near post, boys. That's decent, man. Again, really good attacking positioning. The chance creation is most definitely there. And I feel like as a right mid, there is a lot of variety with the way that you can attack with him. His passing is maybe a little bit more inconsistent compared to his finishing, but he can most definitely get the job done. Nice, beautiful interception right there, boys. We do have a little bit of space. I'm just going to do a little bit of left stick dribbling and then LB pace boost again, man. Just a little bit weak on the ball, but that's okay. We did draw the foul. Nice, good pressure right there, boys. We do have a little bit of space. Maybe test out his passing a little bit more. Now we'll go for a shot, man. Near post shot again, man. Those near post shots have been so good so far. And I'm actually pleasantly surprised by how good his finishing has been, man. He can most definitely bag you a lot of goals. Conceicao, that's a decent interception right there. You do also need a little bit of defensive cover with the card. A little reverse pass as well. Whip it in. It's a decent ball. Just needed a little bit more power behind it. Nice. We do got a little bit of space right here. Conceicao. Now, as you guys know, man, he does have really good agility and balance, but the composure is a little bit lower. But I haven't really seen that being that big of a problem. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new Track Stars Conceicao card in a few games of FUT Champions. And I will say a very solid SBC to go ahead and complete. If you do prefer like your smaller, more intricate type of players that are really good on the ball, man, he's most definitely going to fit your style of play. If we go ahead and dissect his in-game stats in a bit more detail, the 95 pace was most definitely one of the standout stats for him. I love the fact that they went ahead and gave him the quick step playstyle. Plus, he does also have the rapid playstyle. So down that right-hand side, he was extremely quick. And because he does have really good pace, man, you can focus on giving him a chem style to really improve the technical side to his game even more. The 84 shooting, a really surprising stat for the card because in game he was very clinical, which was nice to see. Now with the Deadeye chemistry style, he does have 90 attacking positioning and 94 finishing. The only real letdown is the fact that he does have the 3-star weak foot. Because he is left-footed, a lot of people are just going to kind of assume that you're going to force it onto his left foot, and then he doesn't have any scoring play styles either. But again, man, the finishing in and around the box was quite consistent, which was really nice to see, and I feel like the Deadeye chemistry style is probably your best option when it comes to chem styles for him. Now, alongside scoring a lot of goals, the chance creation was a really important part to his game as well, and the 81 passing wasn't too bad. Compared to his shooting, I would say that the passing is a little bit more inconsistent. 93 short pass, 80 long pass, and 86 curve. And again, man, very similar to his scoring, he doesn't have any passing play styles, which is a bit of a letdown. So in those more advanced positions, when it comes to creating chances, he can still most definitely get the job done, but sometimes it's just a little bit off. But ultimately, boys, when you go ahead and pair that with his 86 dribbling, a very tricky key player going forward, man. Definitely one of the standout stats alongside his 95 pace. Keep in mind, he's only 5'6", a smaller build in game, 96 agility and 96 balance with the 5-star skill moves. Not only was the left stick dribbling really effective, but the R1 dribbling was great to use as well, man. The technical playstyle still really good to use this year in FC 25. And I do like the fact that even though he does have lower composure only at 75, I didn't really see it being that big of a problem, so that was a huge positive going forward. And then last but not least, boys, the 61 physical, not the greatest of stats for the card, and I will say he wasn't the strongest of players on the ball, but he is a very Jamie player going forward, and he does get a lot to go his way, so definitely keep that in mind. Overall, boys, I'm going to go ahead and give the card an 8.7 out of 10 rating. I really enjoyed using him as that inside forward in the 4-4-2 formation. As you guys know, in order to complete that SBC, there are 6 different requirements, and it is going to cost you roughly 120,000 coins to complete, and for that price, you are getting a really solid right mid in game. From an attacking perspective, with the Deadeye chemistry style, he was very clinical. Again, the 3-star weak foot, the only real letdown for the card. And I love the fact that he does have the inside forward player role plus. This year in FC 25, I think that that's an incredible player role plus for him to have. Not only can he bag you a lot of goals, but he can also create a lot of chances. And as you guys know, we've gotten so many really good Serie A SBC so far. So if you did complete the Thuram SBC, if you did complete the player of the month Thuram, maybe like the player of the month Kvicha Kvaratskhelia, I think that he would be a really solid link to them. And yeah, man, if you can get him on full chemistry and you do have the fodder and you prefer your smaller, more intricate type of players, for 120,000 coins, a really good SBC to complete, and I would definitely recommend them. But that is going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like, comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very, very soon. Peace.